Hey y'all, I'm gonna try to be quick. I didn't plan on getting on here today, but based off of where my thoughts are going, whether it's because I watched the word and it reminded me of different experiences, what I'm picking up on and reflecting on some of today is really like severe Jezebelic attacks, and a couple things like keep replaying in my head. In one instance where I tried to remove myself, I got hit with a I don't get cut off. I cut people off. I ain't like that, but I keep hearing that. And I actually laughed about it earlier because, I laughed when it was said, because like, what are you talking about? And I was reflecting on different things. Like in 2019, it hurt my feelings. In 2020, I wasn't even aware because it was the different kind of Jezebelic attack, like the in your face, I'm your friend, I support you, I care about you, but really just to be in a position to menace, right? By the time we got to 2021, I was so over, the previous experiences, I was just cussing folks out, like, don't come over here with that. And then I would feel bad because as God's child, like, even when we react emotionally, even when people have pushed us to that point, even when, they've been tormenting us, frustrating us, distressing us on purpose because they've been playing with our emotions and stuff, even when we react emotionally or we react, mean, I guess, we still feel bad about it. Like, you might feel good for like 5 minutes, but after that you start to feel bad. And it makes sense because that's one of the words he gave me last week, right? Like, as children of the Most High, we have to be loving, we have to give, we have to lend, right? Even to people who aren't loving or good or lend to us, right? And one of those things is maturity, right? And so I would feel bad, and then now I'm at 2022 where it's just kind of like, it don't faze me, like, can you just leave me alone? Fast forward to today, when I woke up, there was a very strong sense of leave me alone and stay away from me. And I didn't know why I was picking up on that because, like, y'all, if I'm being honest, like, I've even been watching some words, like, that's what I'm saying, it's had me reflect, like, I was going through that last year, like, even down to, like, this time last year, we had a death in the family on my dad's side, and we were being harassed by Jezebel, right? Going through all this. How can I say, please leave me alone because we're going through all this and and still you keep on. Demons don't care, right? And so I've seen a few videos today, like, yeah, I remember going through that. I don't miss that. And I'm laying there like, God, I didn't even have peace to know how to protect it in those previous seasons. Okay. And that might be a word for somebody too, because you always see like, protect your peace. I didn't even have peace inside of me, right? And now I'm at a point, that's why 2022's reaction kind of different to it, because it's like, I am going to protect my peace. So a lot of times, I'm by myself, right? And then I'm guarded, but not in the bad way. Like, I'm mindful, the boundaries and stuff are up. That's what I mean by guarded. When I'm out and about interacting with other people, I have learned to be like that, right? And so it's just different. And so I was just kind of laying there like, yeah, God, like, I'm glad I'm not experiencing that right now, because that was hard. Like, it's draining. And y'all, when I say harassed, I mean harassed, okay? And so I was just, taking note of it. Like, leave me alone, stay away from me. Okay, no. Second part of this word, they're baiting for your business, okay? Got a text, and I was like, no wonder that's been in my spirit since I woke up, right? Didn't respond. Low-key finna block you, high-key finna block you. Like, that's what I really want to do. But it happens. Like, when I reflect on the years, it was always something good also happening in my life, whether I knew it was happening or I didn't. And so even like the business that they're fishing for, they're baiting for, that gives me an indication of what God is about to do, what area God is about to move in. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why are you even asking me that? Like, the demon wants to know. So there's that. And I just want y'all to be very mindful, because he's been putting us on to the different ways that this demon will manifest, the different things that this demon will do, right? It's flipping everything on you. Also, that same person that told me, like, I don't get cut off, I cut people off. It was one of those things where, like, they was harassing me for, like, days on end, early in the morning, late at night, like, leave me alone, pulling up at my mom and them house. Like, it was crazy. And when I reacted emotionally, it was, there go your true colors. And it's like, no, you pushed me to this point of distress. You pushed me. You were, what? right? And then that makes you frustrated. And you get that with the relationships too, because my narcissistic ex always called me narcissistic. It's to the point to where I really started to believe like, well, maybe I am narcissistic, not realizing like, no, like you be playing on my emotions, you be pushing me to that point, and then when I cry and act emotionally because you're bullying me, because you're mean to me, right? And then I come back to my sisters like, wait, no. Then you tell me I'm crazy and I'm the narcissist and I'm being emotionally manipulative when really it was never me, right? Don't let nobody do you like that, okay? Relationship, friendship, family, don't let nobody do you like that, okay? But also whether it's like someone, Jezebel comes in and it's like straight up bullying and intimidating, right? Where it's like they like you and then all of a sudden they don't, or they're just trying to butter you up. Jezebel will present herself in different ways, and if you're like me, you've been learning all of these different ways this whole time. Then also noticing, like, you know, or knowing like people ain't perfect. Some people may extend an apology, they really mean it, they're working on it, whatever, but you still gotta keep the boundaries up, because I feel like once you burn me one way, one time with Jezebel, I don't fool with her, okay? But learning that even when an apology is extended, like, what if you don't accept their apology right away? You got to pay attention to how they act immediately after extending the apology, right? Like, do they try to force you to take it? Was it sincere? Were they irate if you were hesitant in accepting the apology? You get what I'm saying? They give it and try to throw a whole lot of charm in there with it, like immediately try to start buttering you up again to slide back into one of the first stages of it. Do you get what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to all that. God was saying you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. And I feel like every time I try to extend the olive branch, every time I try to be like the bigger person in the more severe cases of it, it's always like, okay, I'm going to be cool. Like, hey, how you doing? But as soon as if that demon is still in you, it's going to sniff out and they're going to think like, oh, I can attack her. She green again. No, right? And it's like, hey, how are you? Or you cool with them? And immediately they're trying to hop back in your business. Immediately they're trying to be in a position to where they can menace in your life. A lot of them are frustrated because they can't do that. Once you start like not sharing, shutting all that down, that frustrates a whole lot of them. A whole lot. That's why they're baiting for your business. They want your business so they can menace, right? And we know it's the demons, but they're in the people.